Buddy, to me, he's the type of teammate that I think most would like to have. He had a rare balance of competitiveness, but also enjoyment for the game.
With respect to Buddy's success, I think it goes back to the fact that he just had this will and determination to win. I mean, he was a quintessential bulldog.
Just over his entire career and his numbers and his stats and the success of the team also, that makes him a Hall of Famer because every time he took the mound, we knew we were going to win that game, which makes him a Hall of Famer. You do that the 30 plus times that he did that over the course of a couple, 2 or 3 years, that makes him a Hall of Famer.
He was just tough as nails. No moment was too big. He was a great teammate with the pitchers. We had a lot of fun times together. But I think I look back and you wanted the ball in Buddy's hands in the big game. I think that's just plain and simple. You wanted to have the rock in his hands.
If I had to think of a word to describe Buddy, I would use the word Terminator, because that's the way Buddy was as a pitcher. He was the Terminator. He was like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator, because when he went out there and pitched, there was no facial expressions. The facial expression was always, he had the perfect poker face all the time.
The key moment I go to was in 05. We're the number one team in the country. Whitewater was number 2, or we were 2, they were 1. And it was the 3rd game of the World Series. But that was kind of the pinnacle of a big game where, here we are 16-0 versus 14-0, 1 versus 2. They have all the fans, must-win game, and he rose to the occasion.
Buddy off the field is a lot like he was on, meaning he's always having fun, goofing around, less business off the field than on it, but just a really good person.
I get a call from Buddy that he's coming with chickens. Lo and behold, Buddy showed up with chickens, and he got me out of my room. We gathered some people, and we literally let the chickens run loose throughout the halls of the dorm. And seeing people's faces, seeing the RA's face, I think this is probably a first and probably also a last for Chapman, that someone let chickens loose. From what I recall, I don't think we even told them who did it.
He's just as successful in his real life after college and sports and everything as he was on the field. So I think he's taken that mentality of being even keel on the field, as you said, and taking it to his own personal success and his own businesses and everything that puts him where he is today. Buddy, congratulations. This is a long time overdue for you. I'm proud of you. I think our whole team is proud of you. I mean, we had great success on the field, and congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction.
Buddy, congrats on your induction to the Chapman Hall of Fame. I'm glad we were teammates. I'm even more happy that we remain friends with you and your family. You guys are all truly awesome. You're a great guy. I wish I could be there with you today. Congrats, man.
Hey, Buddy, you deserve it, man. Very proud of you. Proud to call myself a teammate. More importantly, proud to call myself a friend of yours. You're very lucky. You got a beautiful family. A beautiful bride, Allison, your kids, everyone's succeeding. Your parents are great. I wish your grandparents are here to see this because they'd be so proud of you. But congrats, buddy.
All right, hey, buddy, congratulations on being selected into the Chapman University Hall of Fame. It is a tremendous honor. It's awesome for you. I'm super happy for you. You definitely deserve it. And you were a lot of fun to coach, and I'm really glad I had the experience of coaching you. You were a lot of fun, a great teammate, and just a great person. Congratulations, buddy.
Buddy, congrats. Unbelievable honor. Long time coming. Allison, you guys and the kids, it was awesome playing with you. It's awesome being friends of this day. We haven't been out for golf lately, so get a hookup. I know it was at Black Gold, your guy left. This is your night, buddy. Cheers. Heck of a run, heck of a career, and excited for the next chapter with kind of your genes and your kids. So congrats, buddy. Buddy, I got that NIL deal, so just call me when the kids are ready for the NIL deal. And by the way, last thing, and I love helping you out. I've sent you auction items, this, that, and the other. You can't ask for 22 free tickets to a big league game.
Fantastic recognition there. Where's Coach Trezchek? Coach, let me tell you, I'm sitting here listening to your video recognition. All of a sudden, I have this vision. Here's Buddy. He strikes out the side. He's walking off the mound. He looks back at that opposing dugout and he says, "I'll be back." Love that Terminator analogy. Good stuff. So, guys, listen, before we bring Buddy up here this evening, first of all, I want to thank you on behalf of the Hall of Fame committee. We're at full capacity, and this is fantastic, and I thank you for making this a special event. You know, I reached out to all the candidates. Well, first of all, let me address something as well, and that is we have 3 distinguished female athletes that are going into the hall tonight, right? Where's ladies first? Why is Buddy up, right? Come on. Miguel, they taught you at Loyola, ladies are first, right? Yeah, okay. So, but here's the deal. We're going chronological order, right? So Buddy's class of 06, and we're going to work our way through to class of 09. So as I had some touch points with the candidates, you know, over the last several months, my last touch point with Buddy was, hey, man, listen, we're gonna kick things off with you. Okay, you're going to be first up. And in true Buddy fashion, he says to me, Jack, I've always been a starter, man. Let's go. Right? And I think that speaks to his spirit. So here's what we're going to do. As I invite Buddy up here tonight, I want everyone to give a strong ovation here, okay? Because we are now, I want you to join me in welcoming the newest member into the Chapman University Athletic Hall of Fame, Buddy Klovstad. Get up here, man. Terry, come up. All right, yeah, we got the photo. Terry, you gonna cover Doug? You come up. So we can kind of.
All right, I'm going to read this because those were pretty impressive talks earlier. I don't think I do that good. First of all, good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is pretty cool. Like, it's been a long time coming, like you heard a lot. You know, for a lot of us, congratulations to the other 3 as well. You know, it's been awesome learning more about your guys' career, and it's crazy to think that I'm the old guy here. I don't feel old at all. Thank you to Chapman University, the Athletic Hall of Fame Committee, Doug Aiken, Jack Bowerly, for all your time and effort for the last year or so with us. I was asked by my grandpa when I was younger, do you want to play baseball or do you want to be a baseball player? Since then, I want to be a baseball player. I grew up right where we are here right now in Orange. I went to elementary school all the way through high school in the city of Orange. While at Almadena High School, I was encouraged to give Chapman a chance during my baseball recruitment process by Jude Chavez, a Chapman baseball alumni who was a first-year assistant coach at Almadena, and is still one of my good friends today. Some of my kids have a T-shirt from a store called Baseballism that says, "School is important, but baseball is importanter." Believe it or not, that was my mindset, my exact mindset before deciding to attend Chapman. I always knew Chapman had an elite baseball program growing up in the city, but during the recruitment process, I got to find out what a great academic school it was as well. Once I was accepted into this college, I felt it was only fitting to continue my education and baseball career in my city and chose to attend Chapman. This weekend, I'm extremely honored to be inducted into the Athletics Hall of Fame at this prestigious university in my hometown. I have a few thank yous to start off with. First, of course, I'd like to thank my wife, Allison, whom I started dating when I was at Chapman. We just celebrated our 14-year wedding anniversary a few weeks ago. Your support as a baseball player's girlfriend was a huge part of what drove my success. I was gone for extended periods of time every summer for years playing baseball across the U.S. and in foreign countries, and you were still there when I got home. During each season, I was very regimented with workouts and routines on nights before games, days of games, and in general during each season. But you shared in the competitiveness I did, and you understood what I needed to do to try to be the best that I could. And if you've seen Allison over the past 5 years since our kids started playing competitive sports, you know she wants to see success maybe more than I do and won't accept anything less. Luckily for me, I had enough success for her and was able to keep her by my side for the last almost 20 years, so thank you. I'd like to say hi to my 4 kids that are here tonight. I'm sure you've seen them running around already. Grady, Gavin, Emma, and Lizzie are here tonight. Hopefully this honor and the memories shared tonight and this weekend about your dad will inspire you in some way to work harder and be greater in all aspects of life. Thank you to my parents for allowing me to play sports growing up, the many rides to games and practices for pushing me to stay in the right lane of academics first and staying out of as much trouble as I could, minus some chickens here and there. Thanks, Billy. Thank you to my younger sister, Madison, who competed with me every day of our lives and helped me learn to work for everything I wanted. Thank you to my aunts and uncles, Allison's side of the family, and many close friends that are able to come here tonight for your support. I will forever be grateful for the support and friendship over the years and for now supporting my kids in the same way. Thank you to my grandma and grandpa who are no longer with us, who were there every step of the way, sharing the love of sports and being by my side my entire athletic career. I think they would have been so excited to see this night, and I hope I've made all of you proud. While playing baseball at Chapman, I was fortunate to be a small part of our national championship team in 2003 and helped lead us back to the College World Series again in 2005 and 2006. In my 4 years here at Chapman, we were combined 138 and 49. That was as a team, obviously. But we won a lot. I learned to love winning. Everyone in the dugout with me loved winning. I still hate losing to this day. I don't let my kids beat me in anything. Ping pong, checkers, races, even when I'm throwing batting practice to my kids, every once in a while you'll still hear a "Bayou," or I might let a pitch loose if one of my kids hit the ball too far, just to put them back in check. One day they'll beat me, but they're going to have to earn it. When I was pitching, I wanted to win every pitch. When I was on a mound, I had the mindset that I was better than any hitter I faced, and I took it as an insult if they got a hit off me or I had walked a rare batter. That same mindset my team shared is what made our teams great and what made me a great competitor. I want to give a special recognition tonight to where a lot of that mindset came from. I'm honored to have coaches Tom Tereszczyk and Dave Edwards here tonight. They did not accept mediocrity from myself or any of my teammates. T and Eddie knew how to get the best out of every player and didn't accept anything less. They, along with the rest of our coaches like Eric Devilet, Jeff Cecil, Matt Hobbs, and the late Jeff Sears, are the reason our teams had the success they did. I look forward to being back here to celebrate many of my Chapman baseball coaches and teammates who no doubt will be joining Alex Taylor, Brian Sanders, Kurt Yacko, and myself in the Chapman Hall of Fame as well one day. In baseball, your teams don't win 75% of your games without good players. I'd finally like to recognize some of my teammates, some of whom are here tonight. Baseball is one of the ultimate team games. I wouldn't be here tonight without all of my teammates, and tonight is just as much for celebrating them as it is me. My fellow pitchers and throwing partners, Billy Salentor and Devin Drag, those were my guys. They stuck with me for 4 years and helped me succeed, helped our team succeed every year. Jairo Ochoa, Jeff Green, Ryan France, Al Lambert, Scott Acamini, and Gabe Bonfanti, the older pitchers on the staffs, showing me the way to compete and challenging me in games of flip before games. Number 1 recruits, Kyle Johnson, Tyler Mann, Wade Kitchens, and already Hall of Famer Kurt Yacko, as the younger guys who came in after me and challenged me for innings and made sure I kept working hard to improve every year. Tyler Dean, who's here tonight, who hit cycles in back-to-back days in 2006 in one of the most amazing feats I've ever seen in person. Matt Graves, Jarrett Samet, and especially John Alexander, who were my battery mates and catchers during my 4 years. The trust and bond we had and your efforts were a huge part of this honor. Teammates Justin Hollenbeck, Jason Mooneyham, Brian Brubaker, Matt Ricardo, Travis Otot, CJ Castillo, Jeff Levering, Scott Zine, Sean Donahoe, Chris Van Camp, Max Gruber, Chase Twiddell, Kyle Redding, Steve Frazier, Tyler Norman, Patrick O'Hell, and a lot of others, a lot of whom are still my best friends and still take my fantasy baseball and fantasy football money every year. The overall experience going to school and playing baseball at Chapman was a huge reason for my personal success today in business and my life. It was awesome to get paid for a few summers to play a game professionally after Chapman. I may not have reached the major leagues, but I would say I achieved my goal of becoming a baseball player. I have a great wife and kids, and I'm still winning in life. I will always treasure my 4 years at Chapman and extremely honored to now be part of its Athletic Hall of Fame. Thank you.